Hello BaliLife family, welcome to BaliLife channel. Now we have special guest from Australia and one of our board members, and he will introduce himself to you and to BaliLife family. So Glenn, can you introduce yourself please?
Yes, hello everyone. My name's Glenn Leet. I come from Coffs Harbour in Australia. We've just finished 10 days visit in Bali.
Awesome Glenn. So Glenn, you are one of our board members and then you have been in our board members for quite some times. And also being a supporter of BaliLife for many years.
Many years, yeah.
How do you know and find out about BaliLife?
Oh mate, just in the early days travelling as a surfer.
Yes.
Coming to Bali surfing and interested in what I saw on the streets of Kuta, like many travellers, and wondered if there was a way that we could help the challenges we saw with children. And then I realised one of my surfing friends, Brad, was here involved in setting up this foundation. So we came alongside Brad and asked what we could do to help.
Awesome. That's really nice. And what do you think is so special about BaliLife and why do you want to support it?
Well, that's easy. Hope, dignity and purpose for children. That's what I think is the call on my family's heart to bring that to children. But of course, we're powerless living in Australia and wanting to do something real in the lives of the Indonesian children. So the only way we can do that is come alongside BaliLife Foundation and support the work so that we can see that outcome in children's lives.
Nice. And how do you actually support BaliLife other than funding and obviously pray? And how do you see yourself in supporting BaliLife in all of our projects, you as a personal and also as a family and also a businessman in Australia and also as a board members? How do you see that happen in the next few years or in the next coming years in the futures?
Yeah, I guess we just look for opportunities. For example, early this year we sent 2 of our children to spend some time in the home.
Yes.
Because we want to instill the same love we have for this type of work in the next generation of our family. So now it's wonderful to see our children come to the home and be able to identify with it.
Yeah.
And then of course, I mean, you've mentioned the obvious things, mate. We're somewhat there's only a limited amount we can do remotely, and that involves financial support and prayer and trying to bring some wisdom to board decisions. But we just have to put our faith in the local team, in your team, who I've always found just remarkably committed and dedicated to the work and good quality people and great outcomes. Like the fruit is seeing the lives of the children who come from the street or come from a difficult circumstance, go through the home, that are receiving quality education and then go on to successful lives in the community. That's all we can hope for.
Awesome. So what is your message for all of the BaliLife family and the audience that actually watch this interview now? What is your message to them?
My message is that this foundation has a massive vision, not only continue the work that's happening, but a vision to replicate this type of ministry, this type of charity throughout Indonesia to the underprivileged communities. And I think if you want to come alongside something that has a history of performance, a history of accountability, a history of delivering tangible outcomes over many years, and then get on board with what's happening in the future, which is a massive vision that we have for educating underprivileged children of Indonesia, then this is the right place for you.
Thank you again, Glenn, for being our support system and our board members and our friends. I really appreciate you and Ange and the kids.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it.
Very kind.
God bless.
God bless.
All right. See you guys.